Hey everybody, Patty here again. Today we are going to talk about your alpha channel. So, um, over the past couple weeks, I've seen lots of comments about people struggling with alpha channel stuff. It's kind of a bit of a dark art. I think there's confusion around it because the procedures are a little bit different between Photoshop and GIMP. Like a lot of guys, well, I don't know. I would say 50-50 people are using one or the other, and in between the two, um, how to export, how to edit is a little different. And I think also just as a beginning skinner, like I was a beginning skinner not too long ago, um, you're learning a lot all at once, and you a lot focus on just how to use the software, how to make your color areas, how to do nose arts, how to do everything custom and get the right colors. And then alpha channel is like a whole other thing that I think people kind of leave it as an afterthought until the very end, and then they bring it over in the end, and it doesn't quite look right, and you're kind of not sure what you've done wrong. So here I'm going to show you guys and ladies just when you bring over, a lot of people use the default alpha template and just bring it over and they export their skin and then they think they're done. And when you have a problem with it, you're not really sure how to fix it because you think you followed the right process of copying it over into the right channel, exporting, saving, exporting to DDS, and then you get to the final product and it's like, what the hell? Like, what is wrong? What have I done wrong? How do I fix it? So this is kind of like a little demo on how to fix it, how to export it properly, that kind of thing. So this is the default P47 skin. It has a olive drab anti-glare shield. It's got US insignia. It has no other real markings. And it's aluminum, so you can see that nice shine when the light is applied to it, the sunlight or whatnot. It's reflective of the aluminum, and then, but look at the glare shield. It's not as reflective. It's not as shiny because it's been painted. So it's anti-glare, so it's not giving the same reflection of the light, the sunlight that hits it for the pilot, whatever. So what an alpha channel does, and same with the prop blades, like they have a little bit of shine on them, but they're not as glossy as the rest of the aircraft. And then the prop hub, you can kind of play with that. The default is very shiny mirrored. It's a piece of aluminum, but sometimes people paint them. It just depends. So what an alpha channel does is it's telling the object in Photoshop or GIMP how much reflectivity, translucence, opacity, all those things does that area have compared to maybe another area. So you can go all the way to invisible. You can go super super glossy, or you can go flatter. So like the default here, we got gloss, we have flat, and we have maybe something in between. And kind of same with the insignia. So like the insignia is not so mirrored as the rest. Okay, so but anyways, that's the default. So what I have going on here, I think I have okay, so I was doing a test. So let's take a look. Just opening up my test template. Kind of demonstrate this. Okay, so I've just taken that US P47 and I've just made some changes. I've added a couple numbers, I've added some camo, some blue on the nose, and these are all built in the template. But anyways, I've made some changes to the default, right? And I've brought in the default alpha channel into my channels in Photoshop. And so now, okay, I'm really happy with my paint, and I want to export because I think I'm done, right? So I've already exported it. It's just called test DDS. There's lots of tutorials on kind of how to bring in the alpha channel, how to how to create your alpha channel, how to bring it to the proper place in Photoshop, how to export everything to DDS. So I'm skipping over that part. So I've already exported the DDS, and I've brought it to the IL2 skin viewer. So let me load it. And this is kind of pretty common what I've been seeing. So I'm loading my test. So look at this. So the whole thing looks like it's just got like 20 layers of clear coat on it. Like my colors are there, my camo's there, my Canadian leaves are there, but what is this? Like, this doesn't look right at all. The blades are all glossy. Like, it just looks like it's been dipped in lacquer, right? So, and there's an outline of the US star on my wing, but in my template I didn't have that there. So why is this showing now? So this is because this is all due to the alpha channel. So you need to fix your alpha channel in a way that, my numbers, like, these are painted, but why are they so, like, it looks like they're like invisible. So you need to fix your alpha channel in a way that these areas will show nicer, flatter, but my aluminum is still going to be shiny, right? So like the bottom kind of looks maybe a little better, but yeah, I don't, like, that wasn't on my skin, right? So this is the kind of thing that comes up. So here's what you have to do. So here's the paint in my layers, and here's my alpha channel. So you can see, so alpha channel, light is shiny, glossy, and dark is flat. So you can kind of see how it's working. So look here on the side. This part actually doesn't look so bad because I have lots of flatness there. But look, the shape doesn't match, and then the rest is very light, right? So that's kind of what the alpha channel is doing. So here's how you fix. So this is kind of just quick fixes, like once you've already brought it in. Like I said before, there's other tutorials on this, on how to bring it in, how to export it. So, and I'm not going to do it perfectly. I'm just going to show you guys quickly what I would do to fix this. So I have the dark green camo. I have the tail. I have my nose. Oops. My nose. So I'm just left click, left control, and then right click. Will it work with right? I think it works with right as well. Yeah, so just control left click to select your area. And then I have my black letters. I have my Royal Canadian Navy roundels. Okay, so this is like a really quick way to fix your stuff up. Always make a copy first. So roundels, lettering. Oops. Okay, so I'm just selecting them together. Roundels, lettering, the tail, the nose, and the camo, and then I also need the anti-glare. It's here. I might be missing something, but I think there's something maybe with the prop hub. Let's see where it is, because my prop hub is also red, and that kind of looks too shiny for being painted. So that's there too. If I can't find it, I'm still just going to go forward because I'm just demonstrating this. Where is it? Prop spinner. I think that's it. Okay, so merge all those together. So now we have one merged thing, one merged layer with all my painted areas, right? So basically the reason I've done this is this is my paint as compared to the shiny aluminum. So now I'm going to flip to the alpha channel and see everything is still selected, right? So now I am just going to go to Control L, levels, and this is quick and dirty. Like, you know, once you learn this better, there's ways to make it a little bit neater, but just going to darken them, darken everything. Okay, and see how I'm kind of too dark. So like I still have this dark area here and this dark area here. So I want to get rid of this, make it light again, because over here I don't have anything painted, so I need to make this shiny. So it's like I'm doing the inverse of what I just did on some areas. So let's see, what can I do? Okay, finish that. Okay, oh sorry, okay. Finish this by deselecting. Now I want to select inverse. Select inverse. And gonna just sample. I hope this works. Make the brush a little bigger. Kind of working. Like, you're gonna do a better job than this. You're gonna match it better. Or when you export, you're not gonna have the USA stars, because you're still gonna see this a little bit, but this is just a means to kind of erase those areas. Yeah, like you're still gonna see this a little bit, but anyways, just quick and dirty. So yeah, like I said, there's a better way of doing this, but I just want to show you guys quick how to fix everything up. Make this bigger even. So I want to keep the variation. That's my main thing. Let's see here. So they're doing it like that. Yeah, just do it. Okay. So there's a better way of doing this step, but I'm just demonstrating to you guys. You need to return the shiny areas to shiny that we're getting too light before. Quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Okay, so then in here there's still too much variation. So same thing. Sample, brush. Oops. There's again. Select inverse again. So I'm selecting back inside the paint. Back to the alpha layer. Yeah, there we go. So getting rid of that variation, because that would mess it up. That would make it look bad. Okay, there we go. So now, prop hub, make it a little darker. So now, So, up there. Okay, so now my camo is darker than my aluminum and my paint and my emblems and my numbers. So that's done. So I'm going to save this. Test 2. No, yeah, okay. Save to test 2. Okay, so now exporting, so flatten. So you're flattening all of the layers you've done into one, and then deselect, file, save as, DDS, test 2. So DXT5, interpolated, generate bitmaps. I think that's it. Save. So now we'll see what it looks like. How long have I been talking for? 16 minutes? Yeah, it's time to wrap it up. Okay, it's done. Now test 2, we're going to put this into the P47D28 folder. Done. Okay, so there's the old version that was all messed up. And here's the new one. Okay, D28, test 2. So see? So now, I still have that shiny aluminum, but my painted areas are more looking realistic. See, my nose. The prop blades I think I skipped over. They're still kind of too shiny, but my nose is flatter. You don't see that reflectivity. My cowl blue looks nice, but yeah, mirrored still happening. And then my insignia is looking flatter. There's no USA outline happening still anymore. Underneath is nice and shiny, but roundels again. So yeah, so I think it's still a little bit shiny overall. You can turn down everything overall by just selecting everything and going to levels and turning it down a bit more. But that's kind of what you need to do to, and yeah, it's cut off here. Yeah, I just did this very quick and dirty, but yeah, that's what you need to do to get it looking decent. So yeah, I hope that helped. I'm gonna, if anybody has any questions, yeah, just come and ask me. And yeah, like I said, the only thing I would do differently would be when I did this stuff, like you want to keep the variation in the panels and the gun lines and stuff. You don't want to just blob this, because when you look really closely, you're going to lose that variation of the light reflecting off of all these little lines. But again, I just did that really quick and dirty. There's a better way, but you know, from a beginner basis, this at least gets you to the point where, you know, your skin looks half decent. So, and really that was what, the top of the wing? It doesn't look too bad, but yeah. Anyways, so hope that helped. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay, bye-bye.